Greetings all and welcome to a new series of Porthos Plays. I am very excited to be playing Hytale today. As a 15-year Minecraft player since beta, this is an exciting new game to have access to. So, first thing to note here is that the game is in early access, so we will be seeing changes in the coming weeks and months, I'm sure, between now and full release. And in fact, it would appear that there are quite a few patches coming fairly frequently even now. So it will be interesting to see how polished it actually is for an early access game, but my impression so far has been that it's pretty good because, to be honest, I was somewhat overwhelmed by the number of options that are available when I was building up my avatar, for which we have gone for a yellow inner t-shirt with a blue overcoat and trousers, which mimics the feather colours of a blue and gold macaw, which you will see in the channel logo. But there are lots of options in here, lots of different shirts, trousers, and even some capes, although you do need to have purchased one of the higher level editions to unlock many of the capes, which you can see here come with the Cursebreaker and the Supporter editions. So, without further ado, let's get ourselves an exploration world set up with all default settings, and we'll see what that entails. Okay, so it's dropped us into the world. Emerald World's first gate of the Echo. Oh, look at these cool sort of portal particle effects there. So we're in some sort of structure. And ooh, we can turn the candle on and off. Oh, we can pick up and sit on the bench. It's kind of cool. And wow, this is very cool. So there's lots of stuff to find in here. I'm just going to kind of pick up everything. The intention for this series is to just be somewhat more free flowing, let the game take us where it takes us, and go with the flow. So, gonna head straight outside. Doors are very nice. I love the design, the 3D elements on the handles and the hinges. Ooh, and the way those pull rings move when the doors open and close. That's really, really cool. So, obviously there's lots of similarities to Minecraft. Those of you who have any kind of knowledge of this game's background is that it kind of has come from a Minecraft sort of origin. But I'm not going to talk about that too much. However, what I am also not going to do is try too hard to avoid Minecraft comparisons because, frankly, I mean, it's kind of obviously very similar. So, there will be some points where it naturally compares to Minecraft, and I'm going to embrace that and just kind of give my opinions as I said, a long-standing 15-year Minecraft player since beta. And the first thing that any player of Minecraft would know to do is... Oh. Looks like we've just crossed the border into a new map area, I guess. The first thing any Minecraft player would be doing is punching a tree. So, let's see what happens. The whole tree is gone. Oh, yes. I love that. I absolutely love that. No floating trees, no floating leaves. Just one chop and the whole thing comes down. Oh, that is very, very nice. There's another different type of tree over here. I like the way the different trees have different shapes as well. You've got a much thicker trunk here for whatever this tree type is. What have we got so far? We've picked up... Did we not pick up anything from that tree? Oh, we've got some crafting here. We can make a campfire. There's hatchets. I need plant fibers. Workbench. 2 different types of workbenches. But structural building blocks. Complex tools and items. What does that require? Stone and tree trunk. So it doesn't look like we picked up anything from chopping down that tree. So maybe we need the hatchet before we can actually gather the wood from the tree. So let's see if how do we get plant fiber. Oh, yeah, there we go. Plant fiber. Excellent. Hatchet. Let's craft a hatchet. Let's put that in first slot of the hotbar. Let's try that. Let's try the tree again now that we've got the hatchet. Aha. And is that the same for this tree type? Oh, no. Okay, so that tree, that smaller tree, just drops sticks rather than a log. Okay, so that's what it was. It wasn't the hatchet. I guess we probably could still punch the... How do I unequip my hotbar? Empty hand? How do I get an empty hand? Do I just need to have an empty hotbar slot? Yeah, okay. So I guess we could probably still punch the oak tree and get the wood. It was just that the tree we actually chopped down first didn't drop logs. It takes a lot longer without the hatchet. Yep. So we did get the logs. Okay, so you don't need the hatchet. It just was a different tree type that didn't drop logs. Cool. So what can we make now with all of the stuff we've got? We can make a pickaxe. Let's have one of those. But I need more plant fibers to create a sword. Chest, campfire, bedroll, light hide. Oh, that's probably going to involve hunting some animals. I think a workbench is probably a good thing to... Whoa! Oh my god. What are you... okay, run away. Don't have any weapons. Oh, well, I suppose I could try the hatchet. Can I run away? Ugh. Okay. Didn't like that. Do I eat? Does he... Oh, that's giving me some health and some regeneration. So the health is coming back. That doesn't have... If I click... This is left click. And this is right click. So I was kind of instinctively right-clicking in the hope of blocking attacks from that thing. And yet, with the axe, it does the same thing, which is interesting. So, I need more plant fibers to... Can I get plant fibers from these guys in here? Come on. I need plant fibers to make a sword. Otherwise, I'm stuck in here forever. Is he still out there? Oh, he's gone. He's gone? I think he's gone. Ooh. There's a bird actually flying. That's cool. Look at that. Ooh, fancy. Right, plant fibers. Plant fibers. Yes, sword. Weapon. First hand. Hatchet. Second hand. Pickaxe. 3. Torches. Torches might be useful later on. Do we have an offhand? Is that... Ooh, offhand torches. Okay. How do I... Ooh, okay. Okay, so there's a wheel for the offhand slot. You can have 4 items to choose from in the offhand slot. That's cool. And if I tap it, nothing happens, but I can select no item. And if I now tap it again... Okay, so I have to hold it and select the wheel from the wheel. Okay. So, workbench. We need stone. Let's look for some stone. I'm not going to break down... Oh, there we go. Perfect. So, what happens if I use an empty hand to break the stone? Cobblestone. Okay, what about if I use the pickaxe? Still get cobblestone. Okay, so it's cobblestone, but a workbench has been unlocked. So I'm going to put this away in this little safe haven. Oh, it's appeared in my hotbar. I'm going to put this in the safe haven area that we have. Oh, that's cool. So it can shows you where you've got a little ghost there that shows you where it's going to go. And because it's a 2-block wide item, it sort of dynamically changes the orientation based on... and if you press R, you can rotate it. So you can rotate it with the R key, but it dynamically changes the rotation when you place it up against the wall. So let's put it. Right click. It's right click to place it. Okay, cool. So open the workbench. What does this offer us more? Ooh, some weapons. So crude sword we've already crafted. Crude daggers. Ooh. And then there's more powerful stuff. Does it tell me anything about the damage stats or anything like that? No, but I can also make a bow, which would probably be a useful thing to have. So I need to go get some more plant fibers. And let's make some arrows that come in sets of 4, it looks like. So we've got 16 arrows. Don't need those to be on the hotbar. But I do want to get a bow, so I'm going to go out and get some more plant fibers. And then we're going to need one of these as well, aren't we, to cook stuff. Plant fibers. Cool, so let's go and get ourselves a bow. Short bow, nice. Oh, so there's a block with the bow and the sword and the bow, and you can cancel the shot with right click. So holding left click charges a shot, right click cancels it, and also blocks. Oh, a little shield symbol appears when you put into the block set position as well. Okay, cool. But with the hatchet and the pickaxe, there is no secondary action. It's the same action regardless of whether you right click or left click. Okay, so what else can we make from our workbench? We can make these bigger weapons, 2-handed weapons though, and a bedroll. So we need a bit more rubble for that, and we need to find some animals and collect some light hide to create a bedroll. What are these other tabs up here? Ooh, survival tools, copper, iron, thorium. Oh, requires workbench tier 2. Oh, right. So here we have copper ingots, iron ingots, linen scraps. Okay, so it looks like you can upgrade the workbench to different tiers, which is required to make some of the more advanced items, which go up through thorium, cobalt, adamantite, and mithril. Oh, we can make furnaces, armors, more different types of workbenches, tanning rack. Ooh, okay. Furniture builder, salvager. Oh, this is all very, very interesting. Hay target, training dummy, rails. Those require iron there, but we can make a furnace, which would probably be quite a useful thing to have. And an armorer's workbench, although that requires copper. So let's look at the furnace. We need some stone to make a furnace. And we need some rubble to make a campfire. Is there another type of cooking item? Chef's stove also requires copper. So we'll start with the campfire and the furnace. Let's go out and get some stone and some rubble. And and then we will be able to get some hide as well. So let's head on out and explore a bit more. Ooh, what are those? Are you going to be friendly? Wow, that's cool. Look at those. They're like, kind of like bison or buffalo. They're not aggressive, but they're also not going to stick around. They're going to run away from me. Okay. Oh, and there's a house here of some kind. I immediately got distracted from collecting stone and rubble, but this is very interesting. I'm keen to see what's going on here. Ooh, right. Does it? Okay, so if I hold control, crouch, it does stop me from falling off the edge. Okay, so this is interesting. This minecart track just kind of stops, but I guess it would drop down onto that one. There's a mine down there. That's very intriguing. I'm sure that's dangerous. I'm sure there's plenty of enemies and danger down there. But this is quite a cool, cute little house. Ooh, mossy stone rubble. But in my inventory, it just becomes stone rubble. Interesting. Well, that's some of what we needed to craft some stuff. We just need some stone now, which I feel like I should find it in the... Ooh, is this a ladder? Ooh, there's a ladder. Okay, let's be brave. We're going to head down into the... Whoa! Okay. Is there a way to not fall down the ladder? Can I interact with the ladder? Can I... Oh, okay. So when you're on the ladder, you can't kind of fall off it. Up, forwards goes in the direction you're facing, and backwards goes in the opposite direction. But you can't fall off the ladder. How do I mount the ladder? I can mount the ladder. Can I jump off? I can jump off the ladder, but I can't kind of walk off the ladder. So that's interesting. And now here we are in this mine area. And so let's get some cobblestone. Ooh. Cobblestone again. Oh, cool. Can just turn that torch on. What happens if I... Okay. Just kind of breaks. I have no idea what kind of spawning mechanics there are for hostile mobs. That doesn't look inviting in there, and I don't think. In terms of whether or not, you know, things like... Oh, God. That really made me jump. Okay, so I picked up some rubble and the floor fell out from underneath me. That was kind of scary. I had no idea what was happening and was somewhat convinced that I was being attacked. But we're going to need our torch now, I think. And I think probably also our sword. So, oh, some mushrooms have just kind of appeared. What's this? Small bloom shrooms. This is all very... Oh. That looks very, very dangerous down there. Okay. The skeletons are really encouraging as well, aren't they? I think we might have gone a little bit bold here. Just kind of rushing in. Have I got any more food? I don't have any more. Essence of life. Okay, that's intriguing. I feel like I'm definitely taking a big risk being down here without any food or, you know, anything other than my basic sword and no armor. So we might head back to the surface and kind of keep this in mind for a future trip. Ooh. Oh, hang on a minute. That's isn't that a 2-block high? That's a slab of some kind, I guess, but if I break this... Oh, looks like there was some structural importance to that somehow, but I can jump over a 2-block high ledge. That's cool. Right, I'm going to head back up to the surface because that scared me a little bit, to be honest. I've got some stone, but I think we'll stick to surface stone for a little bit longer. Why am I not climbing the ladder anymore? Oh, because I need to look up. Okay, right. So you have to keep consistently looking up in order to go up the ladder. Let's get rid of the torch now. And, oh, there's a little... Ooh. And I let go of the torch. there's a cool little smoke particle effect there that lingers for a second after you let go of the torch. That's quite cool. So, looking for some stone. What's that symbol in the top left corner? That's interesting. Looking for some stone. I've already lost track of where I came from. Let's see. What's that? There's the spawn point. Okay, so we need to head to the north, the west-northwest, sort of to our right. Ah, yes, there we go. It's on the compass. There we go. Past the bison guys. Hello, bison guys. Oh, no, you friendly still? Yeah. Okay, good. Cool. So let's get some of this stone. How much do we need? We needed 6. I think that's all we needed. So, oh, it moves pretty quick. Whoa. Workbench. Furnace. Craft. There's the furnace. And hotbar slot 6. So, let's place that down. I clear away. Ooh. Okay, so those both drop themselves. Stone brick stairs and smooth stone bricks. No, right click. There we go. Yep. And how does this work? So, I don't have any ore, I suppose, do I? So I can't actually do anything with this furnace right now. What's bloom powder? Is that a valid fuel? No. Wood is a valid fuel. Okay, cool. But I can't actually do anything with the furnace. So we need a campfire. Can I? No, that was here. Campfire, yeah. I've got the rubble I need for that. So let's put that down. Oh, no ghosts for the campfire. Interesting. Let's pop that. I'm going to put that down over here. And I still don't have anything I can cook, I guess, because berries don't need to be cooked. Sticks? What happens if I cook the wheat? Oh, roast vegetable. Interesting. Instantly restores 10% of health regen 2. So that's better than the berries. Can I roast the berries? No, I can't roast the berries. Okay, well, I'm going to eat some berries. Just so we slowly start to heal up again. But I guess we need to go looking for something that will give us light hide, I think it was called. Or light skin or light hide, I think. So we're just going to have a little wander around, explore the area, and look for interesting stuff. Oh, we got dandelions. Mushrooms growing on this log. Oh, that bird is really cool that flies around. I really love that. And what else is there? Let's see if we can find some animals that aren't great big bison. Because somehow I feel like an animal that size is unlikely to be light hide. I feel that would be, since it's specified light. Oh, hello sheep. I'm sorry. What? Oh, wow, okay. It's a tough sheep. God, how many shots is this sheep going to take? I've only got like 16 arrows. He's still alive. What's happened there? Q. Some sort of a glowing thing on the bow. Not really sure what that means. Oh, here we go. Finally. That took ages. Light hide. Raw wild meat. One of each. So I need to kill another sheep. Oh, cows. Oh, there's a calf with them. Look at the little baby cow. He's so cute. Oh, not going to shoot him, but I am going to shoot one of his parents. So what happens if I press... Oh, it's gone, the glowy thing. Okay. Ooh, some sort of triple shot. thing. Interesting. So I picked up some beef and some light hide from the cow. Okay, what's this? This is interesting. Ooh. Some carrots? Hang on, I feel like I'm going to take these carrots. I feel like I probably stole those, but it's a game, so, you know. Hello, little guy. You're very small and have very puppy dog eyes. Can I interact with you at all? Can I give you... What are you? It's like some sort of little tree nymph thing. Oh, you're a much bigger one. Oh, trade. Oh, so the essence of life is like a currency type of some kind, I guess. Spices, salt, dough, mushroom skewer, berry salad. So this guy sells... Recipe? We don't have any of the greater essence of life required for that, but apple pie. Wow, okay, so this guy sells lots of food items, it looks like, including dough, mushroom skewers. We're not gonna trade buy food right now because more interested in finding it myself. It does also appear to be getting dark, so I'm gonna head back to... Ooh, getting distracted again. That is a sizable rabbit. Compared to the size of the cow, and it has horns. That's a huge rabbit. Absolutely massive. I wonder if it gives us anything different from the other animals. Oh, I missed him. I'm going to run out of arrows, aren't I? Definitely if I keep shooting like that. I've run out of arrows. Okay. Can I craft more arrows on the fly? No, I can't. Okay, back to our little hut then. And we can make the bedroll. And we can maybe put some of this meat that we've gathered in the furnace. Oh, auto. Is it auto? It's not really auto jump, I don't think. I don't feel like I'm jumping. But there is an auto climb feature going on here. Which is interesting. So, campfire, wild meat, turn on. Nice. Cook wild meat. Ooh, and charcoal. Can I then put that in as a fuel instead of that? I can. Okay. Where's the beef? There's the beef. Oh, interesting. So it's a different item, but it still created cooked wild meat once I cooked it. So that's intriguing. I was kind of expecting it to have a separate cooked form as well as a separate raw form, but it didn't. Oh, we've got some wool and light hide. So let's have a look at in the workbench. Ah, I need another plant fiber for that. Okay, let's quickly run outside and get one of those. And plants over here. Oh, wow. Took out loads of the plants there. Is that everything? Yeah, cool. And craft a bedroll. There it is. And we'll stick that in here. Left click to place. Right, what happens if I interact with the bedroll? Yeah, okay, let's just shorten that a little bit. So that's a new respawn point. Okay, cool. I mean, it's still at spawn, but I may sleep starting at 9 PM. I'm assuming that means in-game time. So it's too early for me to sleep. It won't let me sleep just yet. So that's interesting. So what else can we have a go at? Let's have a look. Daggers, no. Already got... Oh, crude hammer. Used to alter the appearance of structural building blocks. Interesting. And what do I need for this copper ingot? So I need to go and find some metal, I guess, to kind of progress copper tools and things like that. And also to be able to make armor, I need to find some copper. So we'll see if we can we sleep yet? Nope. Okay. I don't really know what the ratio of in-game time to real time is, but the moon is quite cool. Look at that. It's the detail on that with the craters and sort of 3D appearance of it. That's really cool. I mean, it's not 9 p.m. in game yet, and the moon is fully up and the stars are out. So I don't know if there's any kind of seasonal indications here, but that's very winter vibes to me. Still can't sleep yet. It's kind of getting dark. I'm a little bit concerned to be outside, and I definitely don't think I'm going to venture far enough to go get any copper. So I'm going to wait until I can sleep, and then we'll see what the next day brings. Oh, there we go. Sleeping time. Okay, so day has come, and we need to go and in search of copper. So map. I feel like that was a little mine that we found earlier. Oh wow, there's Forgotten Temple Gateway. That's very intriguing. And it's a little mine house. Wow, look at the detail on this map there. We've got some blue area over there. Some kind of rocky area, maybe mountains. Another structure over there. Deserty type stuff down here. This looks very wastelandy. Another structure there and there. Cool. So I think let's head back towards the mine place, which, can I place a marker? Yeah, I can. Cool. Does that appear? Which direction was that? That was... Oh, no. Okay, so there we go. Right, now I can target the location. So let's head over there. Actually, before we head over there, let's get some more arrows, because we did run out of those, and they might come in very handy down in a mine. Arrows, arrows, many arrows. Why can't I times 10? Oh, because I don't have enough sticks for times 10. Cool. We've got plenty of arrows now. I don't need to be on the hotbar, though. And let's head out looking for some copper. I'm not very good at getting on the ladders yet. So, here we are, back in a little mine area. And we need to probably get our torch out. So we go down here, and we're looking for copper. I have no idea what that looks like, of course. Oh, let's light some of these torches that are already in place. This doesn't look very structurally sound. What was that? Did you guys hear that? This just is like very spiders. I'm not keen to go and look to see if there are spiders in there right now. I'm interested in copper. Let's see. Oh, what's that? Oh, that looks like it could be copper. Let's find out. Well, it was copper, but it apparently also broke the... Why did it break the shoring? That's weird. Like, I definitely did only target the one block. Oh. Oh. What happened there? Oh, I climbed over the top of the... Ooh. Climbed over the top of that block, and I've just obviously got distracted immediately by the water, which is a very very vibrant blue colour. But I'm going to continue gathering this copper. Try not to get too distracted. I am still very curious as to why it seemed to, like, damage the block next door. Can I play... Oh, it broke. Oh, there must have been, like, a full-on structure. How many beach logs have I picked up? Oh, loads. I picked up loads of beach logs, like 25 beach logs. Does that... Oh. Oh, interesting. Blocks are two-handed items. Well, that's really helpful for building in the dark. Can I place a torch on... Most things are two-handed. I can't... Okay, how do I place a torch? Can't place a torch with a weapon, and anything else I hold, the torch disappears. Okay. What happens if I empty my hand? Ah, okay, cool. So if I have an empty hand, I can place a torch, right? So now I should be able to place a log. I think probably there was a structure like this up there, which for some reason was damaged. That sounded like a spider. There's definitely spiders in that webby area. Yep, gonna hold off going in there for a bit. But this is an intriguing little cave area here with the water in it. Common mushrooms. What's that? Oh, look at the way the water moves. That's really cool. The animation on the water flowing. Does it push me around? It doesn't seem to be pushing me, which is interesting. So there's no... There is a breath hold effect, but the water isn't pushing against my movement. And if I just take my hands off the controls, I stay put. So that's a big difference from what I'm used to, obviously coming from Minecraft, but quite interesting to know that that's the case. Ooh. What's in there? Some copper. Some fish. Take all. Nice. Can I take the chest as well? What happens if I break the chest? Yep. Pick up the chest. Oh, some more. Is that more? Oh, I keep hearing spider sounds. It's stressing me out. Let's see if we can... Oh. No, there was a skeleton dude there for a second, I think. Not a spider. It also seems like once you damage the block, it stays damaged, which is very different. So that I've hit that once. It takes 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. If you let go... Oh, it does after a while go back. Okay, so there's a timer on that. And then it returns to full. But there is a kind of a time period where you can stop punching it and it will still stay damaged before it recovers fully. So that's interesting. So, did anyone else see that? What is that? There's definitely some... What? Okay, I've been spotted. Okay. Ooh, knockback on the bow. That's good. Ah. Well, now we have a sword. I'm a little bit happier, yeah, with these guys. Unlike previous time when we saw them outside and I was completely defenseless with my hatchet not allowing me to block anything. I'm a bit happier. Oh, spider. There's a spider. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, he hits pretty hard, doesn't he? Oh, he hits very hard. Okay. Food. Oh, I died. I dropped... Oh, not everything, though. Didn't drop my weapons or my torch. Okay. Interesting. So I still have some of my stuff. Oh, okay. And we didn't drop all of the copper either, so... It's probably an item despawn timer though, so we should head back. Oh, there's a death marker. That's cool. So should head back there and try and pick up our stuff before it disappears. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I would imagine they can't just leave it there forever because that would cause performance issues in the long run. So just going to be brave and head back down. Try and find our stuff. So where did we go? We went this way. And then we went through here, didn't we? Yeah, we went through the wall here. Looks like the spider has disappeared. And we can get our stuff back. Okay, cool. So I'm going to disappear away with the 10 copper that I have. And we'll see what happens when we put together an armorer's workbench. Okay, here we are. So, furnace first. Copper. And I guess logs. Can I put multiple things in at once? What else could I potentially be smelting? Can I smelt this? No. Can I? What if I take some of the logs away? Can I split them up? I can, yeah. So if I put those in there, put the log in. No. Interesting. So there are two. Maybe there are some recipes where it requires two things. Maybe, for example, like steel, for example. In some games you have steel, which iron and coal together. Perhaps sometimes you need to put two things in there, but it only lets you put the second one in if it's compatible with the first one. So you can clearly smelt metal up to whatever the blue one is in here, because you need that to upgrade the furnace. So you must be able to smelt it in the tier 1 furnace, but there is clearly an upgrade as well available. But how many... I can leave that running, I guess. Yeah, how many did we need? We needed 2. Oh, we needed 2. So let's take these out. And take these out. Oh, let's let one more go in. Oh, it's running for a while. Okay, we'll put one more in there. And I can make all sorts of workbenches now. Blacksmith's anvil, tanning rack, chef stove, all require copper. So with the 2 copper, let's start with the armorer's workbench. So we don't die so easily next time we go somewhere. Where can I put this down? Let's pop this down over here. Just here next to the stairs. Oh, right click for that one. Right. Armorer's workbench. Ooh. So we've got options for head, chest, hands, legs, and a shield as well. Okay, so it's head, chest, hands, and legs is the 4 armor slots. We've got copper, iron, thorium, venom sacks. Ooh, okay. But copper just requires copper and plant fiber. So we need quite a bit of copper to make ourselves an armor set. 6, 17, 22, 31, and 33 if we want a shield as well. So I'm going to head back into that mine, be brave, and look for some more copper. And looks like we've got 3 already, so I need 30. Oh no, 5 already in the inventory, so we've got 8. So I need quite a bit more copper. Is it a 1-to-1 smelt? Yeah, it is. So I think we need 25 then. So here we are in the mine. I found a little bit more copper, but I've also found these 2 mine carts, which don't actually appear to be movable entities. I'm just kind of walking over the top of them. I can't get in it that I can tell. And notably, it doesn't appear to be on the rails. It's just kind of sitting there as its own thing. So that's interesting. I don't know whether that's intentional, whether that's maybe an upcoming thing, or whether I'm just not yet fully versed in the mechanics of how that works if there is movable minecarts available. Perhaps they won't be having them, or perhaps they're still in development. I guess we'll find out in the future. Okay, so we're definitely seeing some interesting physics going on there. I don't know how well that showed, but when I clicked on the torch to activate it, and the same thing happened over there, a bunch of blocks fell and rubble is now down there. There's quite a lot of copper down there as well, so I should try and get down there. I wonder if I can... How do I traverse the water? Looks like there's some copper over there too. What are you? Interesting little worm creature over there. Can I swim? Whoa! Okay, well, gonna have to figure out a way back up now. Can I swim? What happens if I swim? Oh yeah, I'm fully in the water. Yep, I can swim up the waterfall. Okay, cool. So that's a way back out. This is a big cave. I'm interested in this. I'm not interested in... Whoa. There's a lot of stuff down there. Okay. Ooh, basalt cobbles. This is a different stone type that I'm mining now. There's copper vein in it. I like the way the copper ore kind of sticks out of the rock. That's quite a cool 3D model type where rather than just a different block with different colors in it, you've got an actual 3D effect of the pieces of copper sticking out. The copper ore almost kind of has its own 3D model there. You can kind of see it when it drops, and that model is embedded in the block. So that's quite cool. I like that. We'll see how the other metal types look as we progress through the game. How many am I on now? 17. No, not quite enough. I think I need to... What did I need? I needed 33 in total, so I need to get to 27 before I have enough to go back and make up that armor set that we were interested in. If I go in here... How do I go down? Oh, okay, yeah. Press the crouch button, it goes down. There doesn't appear to be a mining penalty underwater, which is cool. Never quite understood that aspect of the Minecraft mechanics that... Ooh, breathe, breathe, breathe! Ooh. Okay, cool. I was still in the water, even though I thought I'd got out. There, that was close. Okay, cool. So breath comes back quite quickly. Where's my copper? There it is. Oh, and actually I found myself a little air hole now because I've got a rock above my head to stop me from... Stop the water from flowing over me, which is cool. How many are we on now? 25. Still need a... Oh, no. 2 different stacks. What? Copper ore? Copper ore. Oh, so 25 appears to be the stack size for ore, so we're actually on 29. Plus the 5 ingots, so we just need a few more. Oh no, that's enough. That's 34 in total. I'm gonna look for a little bit more since I'm here, because it would be good to have some to make some other bits and pieces with without having to come back all the time. But I'm also going to be cautious in doing so because I'm scared. He says as he bounces around and potentially falls down in this big hole. Right, let's swim back out of this waterfall and see what else we can find in the main part of the mine. Okay, cool. We are out of the waterfall. Good. Ooh, there's a door here. Oh, I hear something. Bats, it looks like, over there. Interesting. What's that? What's that noise coming from this direction? Oh, skeleton. Okay, that's kind. We can deal with this guy. Got him. Nice. Let's get some food. Cool, so we've got a regen effect. That's good. Some more copper. Can hear a squeaking sound of some description. Excellent. Oh, and there's more here. Ooh, what's that roaming around over there next to the door? Something with red eyes, it looks like. Oh, there's another chest here. Very good. Ah, nice, a torch. Shut up. What's that? Oh, is that looks like a rat. Doesn't appear to be aggressive though. That's cool. Come on. Get in that. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Didn't drop anything, looks like. Ooh! Bedroll. This mine shaft is extensive. Ooh, azure log. Stamina potion. We are starting to run out of space in our inventory. The ever-present problem. So I think I will gather these last few bits and then make our way back to our little spawn camp. Well, it would appear that you can put 2 stacks of the same item in the furnace at once, so I don't know whether maybe that is the actual reason for the 2 slots. Perhaps there are still things that require 2 materials at some point in the later stages of the game, but certainly at the moment I can put 2 stacks of the same in at the same time, which is quite cool. And I also, at some point, when I was out and about, picked up this wooden shield, which obviously we are soon to hopefully upgrade to a copper shield, but that was, I'm not sure exactly when I picked that up. I did break some boxes at one point and picked up a bunch of stuff, so perhaps it was at that point. But, oh, it would be armorer's workbench, wouldn't it? That's quite interesting, because I don't think you can craft that. So the first craftable shield is copper shield, so you can only find wooden shields, I guess. So early game, if you're lucky enough to find one, then you can have a shield in the beginning before you find copper. But we, of course, have already made the effort to gather that up. So the copper's chugging away there. We've got 16 so far, so let's go and see what we can do with that. Helmet, 6, 11, 5, 9. So let's do greaves. And gauntlets. Oh, and they're automatically going into our armor slots as well, so I don't have to put them in there. That's just automatically gone onto the armor slot. And another 3. Gonna run out of logs in a minute. I need 1 more for the helmet. Very stylish, look at that. Just a big lump on top of my head. But we need a few more before we can craft up the chest plate. Alright, well, we have finished the armor set, and it's an interesting look, isn't it? I mean, it's interesting to see that it's got rid of my outerwear clothing. So my clothing, my sort of greatcoat that I was wearing has disappeared, and you can see the sleeves of the sort of t-shirt underneath. I've also found, as you can see, a copper sword, which I've discovered the blacksmith's anvil, which is how you make weaponry. And you've got swords, mace, battle axe, daggers, and bows. And there's copper, iron, and so on, tiers of all of these, thorium, etc., etc. So I put the copper sword together as well. And now we have that in our main hand. And then there's also obviously copper versions of our tools on the regular workbench. So we need some more copper. I need another 5 copper ingots, of which we do have. So just get the rest of those going. And now we can make ourselves a copper hatchet and a copper pickaxe as well. So they're slightly more powerful, I guess. Probably mine stuff faster than the old ones. Did it not do that? Did I interrupt it by... Oh, I've made 2. Oh, I've just wasted a few copper there. That's frustrating. Because we could have obviously had a bit of a play with some of the other weapon types. 6 needed for that one. Battle axe 6 as well. And there's even a copper bow. What happened to all my logs? That's interesting. So I've just noted that the bow says any tree trunk, and it says I have 0. But I had 3 or 4 different types of log in my inventory before. I had azure logs and a few other types, and they've disappeared. I don't think I put them on the furnace. I put beech logs in, sure, but I didn't put other types in. How strange. What's happened to... How strange. That might be something I have to look back at the footage for a little bit later on to figure out what happened to... Oh, unless they were used in crafting stuff. Were they used in crafting... No. Sword. The sword did use some. Did tools use some? Oh, there we go. Right, so I've used them all up in crafting too many pickaxes. So I've used up all of the various different log types I had in my inventory there. So I didn't really notice that it was costing me tree trunks to make those. And I've used up 18 of the various different tree trunk types by crafting those tools, including too many copper pickaxes. So we've picked up some copper gear there. It was quite an interesting little adventure down into the mine area that we found. However, I've noticed here that it says here, find the Forgotten Temple to learn more about whatever sort of pocket crafting, and then there's something else here. So that, I'm assuming, has something to do with this marker on the map here that says Forgotten Temple Gateway. So that will be something to look forward to next time. So I hope you have enjoyed this initial foray into Hytale as much as I have. I have to say I'm very impressed with the game's state for early access. And if you have enjoyed the video and you would like to see more Hytale, do consider leaving a like and subscribing so that you don't miss future episodes. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.